Are you over 50 and constantly feeling bloated, struggling with irregular bowel movements, feeling exhausted no matter how much you sleep? These aren't just normal signs of aging. They could be warning signs that your gut health is in serious trouble. And here's what most people don't realize. 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. When your gut health deteriorates, it doesn't just affect your digestion, it affects your entire body. In this video, I'm sharing 7 warning signs that your gut health is bad after 50, and what you can do about it before it's too late. Welcome to Wellness After 50. I'm here to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life after 50 with evidence-based information you can trust. Today, we're talking about gut health and why it's one of the most important aspects of your overall health, especially after age 50. Your gut isn't just responsible for digestion. It's home to trillions of bacteria that make up your gut microbiome, and these bacteria play a crucial role in everything from your immune system to your brain function to your mood. But here's the problem. As we age, our gut microbiome naturally changes. We lose beneficial bacteria, harmful bacteria can overgrow, and our digestive system becomes less efficient. According to research published in the journal Gut Microbes, the diversity of gut bacteria decreases significantly after age 50, which can lead to inflammation, weakened immunity, and chronic health conditions. The good news? Your gut is incredibly resilient. If you catch the warning signs early and make the right changes, you can restore your gut health and feel better than you have in years. So let's dive into the 7 warning signs that your gut health is bad after 50. If you're experiencing one or more of these symptoms, it's time to take action. And if you find this information helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health tips. The first warning sign is frequent bloating and gas, especially after meals. Now, occasional bloating is normal. We all experience it from time to time. But if you're constantly feeling bloated, uncomfortable, or dealing with excessive gas, it's a sign that something is wrong with your gut. Here's what's happening. Bloating and gas are usually caused by an imbalance in your gut bacteria, a condition called dysbiosis. When harmful bacteria outnumber the beneficial bacteria in your gut, they produce excess gas as they break down food, especially carbohydrates and fiber. This can also be a sign of small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or SIBO, where bacteria that normally live in your large intestine migrate to your small intestine and cause fermentation of food before it's properly digested. Research published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found that up to 80% of people with chronic bloating have some form of gut dysbiosis. What to watch for? If you're bloated most days, especially within an hour or two of eating, and it's accompanied by gas, cramping, or discomfort, your gut microbiome needs attention. The good news is that rebalancing your gut bacteria through diet, probiotics, and lifestyle changes can dramatically reduce bloating and gas within just a few weeks. The second warning sign is irregular bowel movements, either chronic constipation or frequent diarrhea. A healthy gut should produce regular, well-formed bowel movements at least once a day. But if you're struggling with constipation, going days without a bowel movement, or dealing with frequent diarrhea, it's a clear sign that your gut isn't functioning properly. Here's why this matters. Constipation after age 50 is often caused by a lack of beneficial bacteria that help move waste through your intestines. It can also be a sign of low fiber intake, dehydration, or medications that slow digestion. On the other hand, frequent diarrhea can indicate inflammation in your gut, food intolerances, or an overgrowth of harmful bacteria that irritate your intestinal lining. According to the World Journal of Gastroenterology, up to 40% of adults over 50 experience chronic constipation, and many don't realize it's connected to their gut microbiome. What to watch for? If your bowel movements are inconsistent, sometimes constipated, sometimes loose, or if you're experiencing one extreme or the other for more than a few weeks, it's time to address your gut health. The solution often involves increasing fiber, staying hydrated, and adding probiotics or fermented foods to restore balance to your gut bacteria. The third warning sign is unexplained weight changes, either gaining weight without eating more or losing weight without trying. Now, this might surprise you, but your gut bacteria play a huge role in regulating your metabolism and body weight. Here's how it works. Certain types of gut bacteria are better at extracting calories from food than others. If you have an overgrowth of these calorie-harvesting bacteria, you might gain weight even if you're eating the same amount of food you always have. On the flip side, if your gut is inflamed or you're not absorbing nutrients properly due to poor gut health, you might lose weight unintentionally, even if you're eating normally. Research published in the journal Nature found that people with obesity have a different composition of gut bacteria compared to people at a healthy weight, and that changing the gut microbiome can lead to significant weight loss. What to watch for? If you've gained 10 or more pounds in the past year without changing your diet or exercise habits, or if you're losing weight without trying, your gut health could be the culprit. The good news is that restoring your gut microbiome through diet, especially by eating more fiber, fermented foods, and prebiotics, can help regulate your metabolism and bring your weight back to a healthy range. The fourth warning sign is constant fatigue, even when you're getting enough sleep. You might be thinking, what does my gut have to do with my energy levels? The answer is everything. Here's why. Your gut produces about 90% of your body's serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood, sleep, and energy. When your gut health is poor, serotonin production drops, and you feel tired, sluggish, and unmotivated. Additionally, poor gut health can lead to chronic inflammation, which drains your energy and makes you feel exhausted all the time. And here's another factor. If your gut isn't absorbing nutrients properly, especially B vitamins, iron, and magnesium, you won't have the fuel your body needs to produce energy at the cellular level. According to research published in the journal Nutrients, people with gut dysbiosis are significantly more likely to experience chronic fatigue syndrome and low energy levels. What to watch for? If you're constantly tired, even after a full night's sleep, and you can't seem to shake the fatigue no matter what you do, your gut health could be the root cause. The solution involves healing your gut lining, restoring beneficial bacteria, and ensuring you're absorbing the nutrients your body needs to produce energy. The fifth warning sign is developing new food intolerances, especially to foods you used to eat without any problems. Maybe you've noticed that dairy suddenly makes you bloated, or that gluten gives you brain fog and digestive discomfort. These aren't just random sensitivities, they're signs that your gut lining is damaged. Here's what's happening. When your gut health deteriorates, the lining of your intestines can become inflamed and leaky. This condition, called intestinal permeability or leaky gut, allows partially digested food particles to pass through your intestinal wall and into your bloodstream. When this happens, your immune system sees these food particles as foreign invaders and launches an inflammatory response, which is why you experience symptoms like bloating, gas, diarrhea, headaches, or fatigue after eating certain foods. Research published in the journal Frontiers in Immunology shows that leaky gut is strongly associated with food intolerances, autoimmune conditions, and chronic inflammation. What to watch for? If you've suddenly developed sensitivities to foods like dairy, gluten, eggs, or certain vegetables, it's a sign that your gut lining needs healing. The good news is that by removing trigger foods temporarily, healing your gut with bone broth, collagen, and probiotics, and reducing inflammation, you can often reverse food intolerances within a few months. The sixth warning sign is skin problems, things like eczema, acne, rashes, or dry, itchy skin. You might be wondering, what does my skin have to do with my gut? The answer is, your skin is a direct reflection of your gut health. Here's the connection. When your gut is inflamed or your gut bacteria are out of balance, it triggers systemic inflammation throughout your entire body, including your skin. Additionally, if your gut isn't properly eliminating toxins, your body tries to get rid of them through your skin, which can lead to breakouts, rashes, and irritation. Research published in the journal Gut Pathogens found that people with skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and acne have significantly different gut bacteria compared to people with healthy skin. In fact, studies show that taking probiotics can improve skin conditions like acne and eczema by reducing inflammation and restoring balance to the gut microbiome. What to watch for? If you've developed persistent skin problems after age 50, especially if they appeared suddenly or don't respond to topical treatments, your gut health could be the underlying cause. The solution involves healing your gut from the inside out by reducing inflammation, eating anti-inflammatory foods, and adding probiotics and fermented foods to your diet. The seventh and final warning sign is frequent infections, things like colds, flu, sinus infections, or urinary tract infections. Remember, 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. When your gut health is poor, your immune system is weakened, and you become more susceptible to infections. Here's how it works. The beneficial bacteria in your gut help train your immune system to recognize and fight off harmful pathogens. They also produce short-chain fatty acids that strengthen your gut lining and prevent harmful bacteria from entering your bloodstream. But when your gut microbiome is out of balance, your immune system becomes less effective, and you're more likely to get sick. According to research published in the journal Immunity, people with poor gut health are twice as likely to experience frequent infections compared to people with a healthy gut microbiome. What to watch for? If you're getting sick more often than you used to, catching every cold that goes around, dealing with recurring infections, or taking longer to recover from illness, your gut health needs attention. The good news is that restoring your gut microbiome can significantly boost your immune function. Studies show that taking probiotics can reduce the frequency and duration of respiratory infections by up to 40%. So, if you're experiencing one or more of these warning signs, what should you do? First, see your doctor. It's important to rule out any serious underlying conditions and get proper testing if needed. Your doctor can order tests like a stool analysis or breath test to assess your gut health. But here's what you can start doing right now to improve your gut health. Number 1, eat more fiber. Fiber feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day from vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and legumes. Number 2, add fermented foods to your diet. Foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha contain live probiotics that help restore balance to your gut microbiome. Number 3, consider a high-quality probiotic supplement. Look for one that contains at least 10 billion CFUs and multiple strains of beneficial bacteria. Number 4, reduce sugar and processed foods. These feed harmful bacteria and promote inflammation in your gut. Number 5, manage stress. Chronic stress disrupts your gut microbiome and weakens your gut lining. Practice stress reduction techniques like meditation, yoga, or deep breathing. And number 6, stay hydrated. Water is essential for healthy digestion and helps move waste through your intestines. Research published in the journal Cell shows that making these dietary and lifestyle changes can significantly improve gut health within just 4 to 6 weeks. Let's quickly recap the 7 warning signs that your gut health is bad after 50. Number 1, frequent bloating and gas, especially after meals. Number 2, irregular bowel movements, either constipation or diarrhea. Number 3, unexplained weight changes, either gaining or losing weight without trying. Number 4, constant fatigue, even when you're getting enough sleep. Number 5, developing new food intolerances to foods you used to eat without problems. Number 6, skin problems like eczema, acne, or rashes. And number 7, frequent infections like colds, flu, or sinus infections. If you're experiencing one or more of these symptoms, don't ignore them. Your gut health affects every system in your body, from your immune system to your brain to your skin. The good news is that your gut is incredibly resilient. By making simple changes to your diet and lifestyle, you can restore your gut health and feel better than you have in years. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Wellness After 50 for more evidence-based health information. And let me know in the comments, have you experienced any of these warning signs? What changes have you made to improve your gut health? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.